electric, all-in-one air conditioning unit. It's not a split system. It's the iCool Smart 12 HP, and it's pretty low power. You just plug straight into a standard main socket, and it comes with built-in Wi-Fi as well, so you can control it from your phone. It's really great. You can turn it on via the buttons on the front. Oh, there's a remote control that comes with it as well. Or again, you could use your as a smart device. Use it as a smart device. It's a heater and a cooler, and this is my installation video. So I bought this air conditioner from Appliances Direct for £699. What's really great with this is that you don't have to be an F-gas certified engineer. That means that just like putting a fridge freezer in your house, you can just plug it in and off you go. Then you'll need the 180mm core drill for the 2 vents in and out. Then the drill bit guide and shank, and then you'll need a drill itself that doesn't jam up. So I'm going to fit the air conditioner in this corner of the room. So I've stuck it on the wall and levelled it. It needs to be 20 centimetres from the ceiling, 10 from the wall, just like this diagram. And I've marked the holes where they're said, and the middle holes here, and there's a little bracket for screwing the bottom on, and that's the drain hole. Now I've only got a 20mm drill, so I'm gonna have to just wiggle it around to widen it out. All the others are 8, apart from this big bad boy, 180. Those 2 are going to be beasts. And here's the unit. It does stick out 20 centimeters, but if you look, when it's up there, it'll probably disappear. Now, the problem, I had to put it up there because outside, you can see, look, I've got the bloody roof's in the way, isn't it? So if I come around this way, that should be quite an easy drill straight through, and it misses the roof, which is above my conservatory bit. Oh, wish me luck. So one thing to note, when you're drilling with a big core drill like this, there's an awful lot of torque. So I bought this drill because it said it has a safety clutch. It doesn't. So this is going to be going back for a refund. And the reason why you need a safety clutch is as that big core's spinning round, it can whip round, and it almost broke my hand. So as soon as it did that, I stopped using it. Fortunately, I have a friend and he has one of these Titan drills, which does have a safety clutch. So I was able to borrow that to finish drilling the holes after a few days after my hand had recovered. One thing to note with these big core drills also is that you have, first of all, you don't use them on drill, on hammer action, only on drill. And you have the pilot drill in the middle. So you drill your pilot, you put it in, you align it up, you start your core, you take out the pilot, and then off you go. You can drill all the way through. So that's a 250mm extension on there too. Hole. So you can see that's the inner and that's the outer, and that's the insulation in between. You get these plastic bits, you roll them up and you poke them in and let them expand. You have to cut them the right depth. Boom, like that. Easy peasy. That stops all your dust and that from blowing into the room. So once you've got your 2 plastic sleeves in there, you then have the vent that goes on the outside. Now this folds in half and it's got 2 springs and some chains attached. So you poke the vent through and you pull on it and you hold on to it, and then you fit the inner ring that's got 2 hooks. You then hook the chain onto that on both sides and then cut off the excess. That's it. Now slightly annoyingly, I forgot to take a photo or any part of the video where I was fitting the top bracket. Now this was just a long bar full of holes, and it has 2 hooks on one at each end. So it's quite simple, just to screw it into the wall with the supplied raw plugs and screws. And then with the 2 hooks, you need 2 people to lift this because it's quite heavy, one on each end. And you just lift it up and you can feel against the wall and just hook it on both ends. And then there's a small bracket. Once you've got your drain pipe through the wall, you just screw it in at the bottom, and that pulls the AC unit tight against those two vent holes. So therefore you've got your flow and return. And there you go. There's the air conditioner on and running. I've got it plugged in down there. I'll tidy up this with a bit of like trunking or something, this cable. Currently it's blowing out nice cool air, set to 16 degrees. I'm just going to take a little bit of time for it to sort itself out. You can see, look, there's the two vents in and out, and there's a little black moisture pipe as well. Just drips down. Done. So one thing that almost caught me out from reading the instruction manual is to connect it to your app, either be it Smart Life or Toyu, which then you can connect it into your Google Home or into your Alexa. The fan speed button, you press and hold that till it makes a noise. It's about 3 to 5 seconds, and then you'll be able to discover it, connect it to your Wi-Fi, and then discover it in your app. So here's something that's quite cool. So via my Sonos, I can say, "Hey Google, turn on the air conditioning."
Okay, turning the air conditioning on.
"Hey Google, set the air conditioning to 20 degrees.
Sure, setting the air conditioning to 20 degrees.
"Hey Google, turn off the air conditioning."
Got it, turning off the air conditioning.
How cool is that? So to sum up, to fit air conditioning in this room where I've had quotes for thousands of pounds, I've done it myself. So rounding up the numbers, I've got £700 on the air conditioning unit, £42 on the core drill, £15 on the drill adapter. So that gives me a material cost of £767. Now, when it comes to the drill itself, you can hire one for £50, or you could buy one for £69. But to be fair, I borrowed my mates. It's cost me a pint. So if you've got any friends like that, even better.